Welcome to Grandparents Teach Too, Learning Through the Seasons. Are you one of the 37% of grandparents taking care of grandchildren 3 or more times a week? Well, I am, and I always need some extra things to do, and I'd like to share them with you. This idea combines geography, economics, and just stuff that you have around the house. You'll need a map of the U.S. to show children where things are. You'll need a rug, any kind of a throw rug will do. You'll need some tape, painter's tape for rivers, and masking tape, because we're going to turn this throw rug into a map of the United States. It can be really complicated or very simple. The thing is to turn it into a map. What you'll need then also are some towels to put underneath so that you have some mountains. And if you want to make really high mountains, oh, I'm really making a mess. If you want some really high mountains, just add more towels, and kids get really into making all these wonderful mountains. And put some stuffing for some snow, because there's snow in the mountains. And you can add some rivers. You want to teach children that water always travels downhill. So when the snow melts, there's going to be rushing rivers, streams. And so often when children have cars, they play with them for a little while and race, and then have a smash up, and then that's over. Well, this takes oftentimes at least an hour, and they're very involved. So dig out the Matchbox cars. If you have some plastic animals around, you'll need those. Some Mega Blocks or Legos, depending upon your children's ages. And children really do love to build things, and it's so good for their eye-hand coordination. And then they can make roads and streams, rivers, and you can talk about high mountains like the Rockies, low mountains like the Appalachian, or just talk about your own area. And you can put some Great Lakes here. You can have some blue paper for Great Lakes. But now you want to get into some economics. So, a very important concept that children need to learn is that fruits and vegetables don't just appear on the shelf. So let's make a grocery store. And of course we have to have a bridge somewhere. And let's see, here's my bridge. And here's a hospital building, and maybe it could be an airport here, and some construction going on, and there's a farm here. And of course you have fences. You can make it really fancy. But the groceries having a problem. They are out of oranges. So the manager quickly calls up down in Florida and says, quickly, I need some oranges. How long will it take? And it's going to take a day. But what is going to happen is that the workers are going to pick the oranges. They're going to fill the truck, and the truck driver. All of this takes a lot of hard work and people working together. That's economics. And so that truck is going to come up from Florida, and it's going to come to the neighborhood grocer, has to be unloaded, and the people in the grocery store are going to put them on the shelf, make them look really nice. And then you and your children are going to go to the grocery store and buy oranges. That's how economics works, and children need to know that. Then as far as geography, you can talk about some problems with the roads that have to be cleared, and how roads go over the mountains. They can make as many roads as they want to. About streams, they can talk about valleys and mountains, but the whole idea is they're interacting, they're thinking up stories, and you're having conversations. Do you know that we're down to only 30 minutes a day talking to our children? and they're not getting the vocabulary that we need. And as a teacher, a retired teacher, I know how important it is to have a lot of words in children's heads so that they can become really good readers. Well, that's it for today. I'm Iris Caters, and Fran Darling is behind the camera, and this has been Grandparents Teach Too, Learning Through the Seasons, and we're here to help. Have fun.